Hey everyone, Caleb here. Today we're talking about Sniper Elite's best game in my opinion, Sniper Elite V2. Now this is just going to be gameplay and graphics. If you want a full story review, I am not your guy because the story is absolute garbage. So here we go. So first of all, graphics, I'm going to be playing on the Ultra preset. And this is how it looks. Not that much from the high preset, but it's okay, you know? It's serviceable, and the textures look good, but I would not say that they look as good as, like, Sniper Elite 1's did, like, as far as groundbreaking, because Sniper Elite 1's graphics, although looked trash for the time, they actually looked really good for how it set the tone. The color coding is the same on this. It's very dark, it's very gritty. This is how you would make a World War II game. For a game that was made in 2012, it is about as good as someone can fit on a PS3 or an Xbox 360. It is very, very, very good in that sort of way, but I will get to the bad very, very soon. And yes, that's all I have to say for the graphics. The graphics are very mediocre for a 2012 game. They're very, very average. Just average in a way that almost makes them mediocre, but they're still decent. Like, I would not have a problem playing with this in modern day. Oh, I just shot that guy. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, just as far as I can tell, they're pretty good. Now for the gameplay. At first, for a Sniper Elite game, it actually starts sort of close quarters. You will have to get close to your targets, and you will have to pick them off silently. Stealth isn't an option in this game, really. If you get spotted, you will likely get killed. The AI is very smart, and will just pick you off randomly. It's either they're brain dead up close, or they're marksmen's at like 100 feet away. They're not stupid, but they're not smart. They're very in the middle. At least on marksman difficulty, which is what I played this game on. And I know that sounds crazy, like why am I playing on the hardest difficulty? Trust me, you do not want to play on anything higher, because Sniper Elite difficulty is crazy. As far as gameplay elements, I will start with the cover system. When you go up to a wall, you have the option to hit Y or Q, depending on which platform you're playing on, to take cover. I will demonstrate this going up to this wall. You can emerge from cover, you can also peek through cover. And yeah, it's a pretty straightforward cover system. It's very similar to Gears of War, but with a unique twist where you're not invincible when you go into cover. You are very vulnerable even in cover. You are not invincible. You will never be invincible in this game. Now for bullet drop, this game has the heaviest take on it, which if you empty your lung, it will go at the range, the reticle, there's a red reticle, and it will go at the range that you want. But this can vary between other different types of ranges and what other range your gun is at. It can go all the way up to 200 meters. That's the farthest I've ever shot, but it can also go way higher. I've heard of that. There is also wind direction if you are playing on higher difficulties, which means that you have to account for wind distance, wind direction, and distance of your actual gun. So it's not all just about that. Mostly of this game, you will either clear out buildings for a sniper's nest, or you will basically, you basically move from location to location. That is basically your objective in most of these levels, but they are complex. It's not just like a Call of Duty sort of thing. You actually do take a different toll on it, but it is similar to Call of Duty with the waypoints. It's probably one of the best that I've ever seen as far as weapon complexity, where basically you will have to account. If you don't have your reticle, you will have to account for yourself because there is no markers. This ain't Sniper Ghost Warrior. You actually have to do it yourself. So if you don't have empty lung, like in tactical assistance, if you don't have it on, you have to do it yourself, and it can be very confusing. Because you have to look for landmarks, you have to look at flags, you have to look at all that. It's just like being a real sniper, I guess. I know that sounds cringy, but that's actually what it looks like, dude. There are different game modes. You have single player, cooperative, and multiplayer. The cooperative mode is actually still online to this day. You can connect to someone, although it is very unlikely that you will find someone. But it can be possible. There can be people playing this game because this is actually one of the most popular Sniper Elite games. You also have the option for leaderboards, and you also have the option for creating a private game, which you can just play with one other friend, and you can play co-op campaign, or you can do kill tally, which is basically terrorist hunt in a sniper setting, which is very cool. I play that game mode a lot by myself because you can also do this. You go into single player, you can go to challenge, and you can do the same game mode, kill tally. You cannot do any others, but honestly, kill tally is the best one. The bomb one kind of sucks, in my opinion. And then you have multiplayer, which uses a server browser. It's your straightforward server browser. There isn't a lot of people online. Not from this footage that you're seeing anyway, but this footage was taken like 4 a.m. So it's like, but I think this game supports LAN play, if I remember correctly. You have mission select, very similar to Call of Duty, where you can just click a mission that you want to play and it'll immediately go to. My favorite, as far as right now, is the facility, which I'll play some gameplay right now. 3, 2, 1, sniper time! Oh man, okay. We have to get up to this tower. I'm probably gonna die, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. We got this. We got this. Let's get up here. Why are they angry at me? I didn't do anything. I'm absolutely shitting myself right now. Alright. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention there's melee in this game, which you can do by going behind a target, and you can just hit the A button and it'll immediately kill them. Alright, I got this. Oh, this is a tough shot. That's a tough one. I did it though! Yeah! Fuck you. Was that a testy shot? Damn! That's a tough one right there. There we go. We're doing it. We're doing it though. That's an eye shot. Oh my god! You can also try to go Rambo, but it will probably never work. As I am demonstrating right now, I'm just running through here in this gameplay, and you will see, you have to be stationary when you fire this. You can't just like, you have to crouch down and stabilize your aim. But if you get really close up, you can do that, definitely. Damn, I'm actually pretty good at this game. But as far as, like, gameplay, it can be annoying to, like, deal with these guys in close quarters. But as you can see, from that Steam logo, I am doing fantastic. My advice is if you have to, just use the MP40, it's the best gun. You can also use the snipers in close quarters, which you just half press your trigger, or there's a key on the keyboard which does it, and you can just half scope in where it's just using crosshairs. Very unique feature, actually. I haven't seen that done in many games, actually. Like, only a few I can think of that do that, so it's nice that they do it. So, what's my rating on this game? Well, if you are looking for a game that will give you a challenge but won't be directly, like, super hard, it's genuinely one of the best sniper games that I've ever played, so definitely try it if you get a chance, but do not be sad if you can't, because it's on multiple different platforms, and it's also remastered. There is a remastered version of this game, so if your computer does not, either your graphics card has an issue with the drivers or something to do with the game itself, you can always play the remastered version that is up to date with most computers, so it'll be fine for modern computers. Or just play it on console, which is backwards compatible on Xbox, and it's also on PlayStation Plus. So you really have no excuse to not play this game. It is very... Unless you don't like shooters, I guess that's something. I suck at this, hold on. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about this game. It's all about the person, because I know several people who don't like shooters. So, but if you are one of those people that do, I highly recommend this game. This is one of the best shooters I have ever played. So, yeah, go play it. Stop watching me. Bye. But yeah, I forgot to give my rating. This is a solid, like, 9.5 out of 10. A 9, maybe. No, definitely 9.5. That's good. That's a good rating. Alright, that's the end of the video. If you guys want to see more like this, make sure to subscribe. We are out. This is the end of the video. Leave. Never come back. Actually, please do come back and subscribe. Please, 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 please. Please do. Please.